Today I will show you how I make and pressure can my tangy and spicy homemade barbecue sauce. You can make it your own and stock your shelves full of the foods you love. Stay tuned. Everybody seems to have a different taste for barbecue sauce. My family likes it tangy and spicy and not too sweet. In a saucepan I have 8 cups of ketchup and about 1 cup of water to rinse out all the ketchup bottles. A half a cup of prepared mustard, 3/4 cup of hot sauce, and I'm using this brand. 1 cup of red wine vinegar, and this gives a nice tang and I think is a key ingredient in this barbecue sauce. Half a cup of packed brown sugar, and you can add to your taste. Half a cup of molasses, which gives it a rich, deep flavor. Giving that a good stir to combine. Now I'm adding 1 tablespoon of canning salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1½ teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and 1½ teaspoons of chili powder. Oh, and I almost forgot, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I gave it a taste and I thought something was missing. Giving that a good stir and bringing up to a simmer, cooking for a couple minutes and then turning off my heat. I have all my jars, lids, and rings cleaned. I'm using pint jars because it is the right size and amount for my family. I'm filling the jars to 1-inch headspace. You can really make this recipe your own by adjusting the seasonings to your liking and maybe adding a few more. You can even add a little liquid smoke if you wish. Just add a little amount of the spices as you go. You can always add, but you can't take away. Also take note that the flavor of the barbecue sauce will deepen during the canning process. We use the homemade barbecue sauce on chicken, wings, hamburgers, and a lot as a condiment for dipping French fries and veggies. It is so nice to have something that you like on the shelf that you can grab and go. Not like you just got it from the grocery store and you're wondering if you're going to like it or not. Your homemade barbecue sauce will be 100% guaranteed to be what your family loves. Even though this is a liquid, I like to swirl chopstick around to debubble just in case. Giving the rims of the jar a wipe with a white vinegar cloth. Placing on my lids and my rings finger tight. You can water bath can or pressure can tomato products. I'm not sure of the pH of my barbecue sauce, so to ensure a good seal, I'm going to pressure can. If you are water bath canning barbecue sauce, you may need to add some citric acid. For pressure canning tomato products in pint jars, it is 20 minutes and quart jars 25 minutes. At my location and elevation, I use 10 pounds of pressure. You will need to check the USDA guidelines for where you are located, and I will leave a link below in the description box. I added water to the pressure canner with a little splash of white vinegar, placed the inner rack inside, and loaded the jars. I'm placing on my canner lid and locking in place, turning my heat on high, venting for a full 10 minutes, placing on my 10-pound weight gauge, bringing up to 10 pounds of pressure, adjusting the heat to the lowest setting while maintaining my 10 pounds of pressure, and then setting my timer and processing for 20 minutes. On my electric stove, that temperature is around a 4 to a 5, but every stove and location is different, so you will need to observe and adjust accordingly. After 20 minutes, I'm turning off my heat and letting it rest until the pressure completely comes down to 0, and this is going to take about 45 minutes. And don't rush this process, it's very important. After the gauge registers 0, remove the weighted gauge and let it set for 15 more minutes before removing the lid. And this is my homemade batch of tangy spicy barbecue sauce. I don't know about you, but I always feel a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment after completing a canning session. I know this homemade canned barbecue sauce is going to keep my family happy for months and years to come. Placing the jars on a towel in a draft-free area. These jars will be resting for 12 to 24 hours. After 12 hours, I remove the rings and make sure everything is sealed, and they did. I let them rest for the full 24 hours and then give them a good wash, label, and place on the shelf. I hope I have given you some ideas and inspired you to attempt your own canning. And until next time, much love. If you like this video recipe, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button to receive my future recipes. Please feel free to share my channel with your friends and family. It really helps my channel grow and it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, much love.